We are live from the home of the Pistons, Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It'll be the Suns off the tip. Paul with the ball. Over Ivy. Paul can't get it to go. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. With these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader. And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Down low. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And looking at the stats, Bojan, one of the more prolific corner three shooters. He loves that spot.
Now here's Paul. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart a screen. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Ayton. 5 on the clock. Here's Stewart. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Defense making it pretty easy for Cade Cunningham here. You can't leave someone wide open on this team.
Pass to Ayton. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Ayton a screen. 6 to shoot. Paul.
Well, that's the height and the reach of Bagley coming together nicely on the defensive end.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Stewart with the steal. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, and you love Bogdanovich's work ethic. He makes an effort to be right where they need him to finish that break.
Now here's Paul. Bagley with the block. Bogdanovich looking around. The kick out to Cunningham. They get the rebound. Three-pointer. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade. Just really confident getting into that J.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the third, a skilled forward, Brent, who has struggled to stay healthy.
Back in 2018, Bagley was selected number 2 in the NBA draft. So if he finds a way to stay healthy and gets into the right situation, some of those doors to his talent start to open up.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 5. Stewart with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you gotta stay down on Bogdanovich's shot fake. Once he has you in the air, the rest is easy.
And so Bogdanovich has both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Booker. And it's Noel with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Suns trail by 11. Right wing. Now here's Paul. Lets the three fly. It's deflected. And now Ivy running the floor all by himself. Pass to Noel. Johnson with the defensive effort. Now Paul. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 9 points. And a wide open look for Lee. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside for Bagley. Bagley with another miss. Suns trail by 9. Shamet with it. Bagley with the rebound.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you.
Well, the key for Šarić is to be out there and be aggressive, because when he plays assertive like this, he's going to draw some fouls.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Hits it from three-point range. Knox has got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons.
Knox, knock. Who's there? Kevin for 3.
Pass to Lee. Craig down low. Here's Payne. To the paint. Šarić, that's good.
Well, Šarić on the inside has really good quality footwork.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Burks. The Pistons keeping it alive, a new 14. And that one's good. Noel.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Pass to Ayton. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Johnson, a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. There's a minute 47 left now here in the second. Here's Bogdanovich for three. Suns trail by 11. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by Knox.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And Bridges with a clear path to the basket.
The attention Mikel had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Pistons leading by 9. .110 left in the first half of the game. Here's Knox to the inside. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
But Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Paul. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Chris Paul was so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And here is Paul. He has 5. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And that one released in time, but no good. And so is Detroit, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Pass to Stewart. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
To the middle. 5 to shoot. Tries yet again. Bridges, no one around him. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 16-point game. From deep, Johnson. That shot missing. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Cunningham left side. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Bogdanovich has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Pistons. Ayton trying to break free. And Paul gets it to go in.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Back to Cunningham. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And it's Detroit's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. To the right side. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Cunningham. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank out.
Pistons leading by 22. Here's Stewart. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Stewart's got 9 points.
Let the big man eat. Stewart just aggressive and confident down there in the post.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Stewart. From the arc. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. And the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, so good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Stewart with it. "11 seconds left in the third. Back to Cunningham. Pistons keep it alive. Another shot. And Stewart finishes it off. He's got 11.
And there is no quit in what Isaiah Stewart will do on the glass.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Pistons on top. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And it's the Suns with the ball. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Shamet. George trying to break free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Left side, Joseph. Pass to Bay. They set the pick. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
That's a foul called on Damian Lee. That's his first foul. Detroit with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Just way too easy as Kevin Knox rises up for the dunk.
Shamet with it. Joseph with the rebound.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Knox misses. And it's Phoenix's ball. Inside. Here's Craig. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Pass to Knox. Now here's Bay. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Bay can use a mix of power and finesse when he gets that close.
Payne in the post. And the shot goes in.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Now Hayes. There's the pick. Pass to Bay. Buries the long-range jumper. Bay's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
To the wing right side. Just 4 to shoot. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Pass to Noel. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
.146 left in the fourth. Pass to Bay. Back to Hayes. He tries for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Lee. Rebounded by Knox.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Detroit.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bojan Bogdanovic.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Over to the wing. Here's Hayes. A three-pointer is right on target.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Paul. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. And again, it's the Suns missing. Out to the right wing. .30 seconds left in the game. Back to Bay. And he goes in for the dunk.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
That free throw, no good.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
And Detroit has possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Knox. The three. Off target with that shot. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do